All right, so I'm going to talk real quickly about how to copy and paste something with formulas in it to a new workbook. So this is going to be the example I use here. And this is something I've set up in an Excel workbook, and I've got links to different things and formulas. And so this is linked to the Pix2 tab, and so let me find a formula in here. This formula right here does B17 in the Pix2 tab times D10 on this sheet. And so I want to move all of this onto a new Excel sheet. And so to walk through what would happen if we just did this and the problems we'd run into, and I'm going to come up here and click to copy this right there in that little cell right there. I'm going to Control C. I'll come over here, Control V. If we come into these cells, we can see that it's got this covered option chain .xlsm. And so what that's referring to is it's saying, look in this Excel sheet under Pick 1 tab B13. So we don't want to have this reference to another workbook. We want it to just be Pick 1 B13. So to copy this, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to the one we're copying it from. We're going to come under Find and Select, and hit Replace. And I'm going to choose all of this, and then what I'm going to say is that replace the equal sign with, I'm going to say A equal sign, the letter A in front of it. And so we want to make sure it's not the little dash that's floating. I'm not sure what the proper term is for it, like this right here. We don't want that because that's going to cause problems. So we want it to be some sort of letter. And I'm going to hit Replace All. It's replaced it all, and so we can see the formulas there. And so now I'm going to copy this and paste it over into this. And then once I've copied that over, I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to come up here, Replace, and then I'm going to reverse it out. So I'm going to put A equals and replace all. Oops, let's see what happened here. And so the error we had there was that I didn't have these 6 tabs down here created. So and we want to make sure that for any of the formulas, if the formula refers to the Pick 1 tab, we want to make sure we have a Pick 1 tab. If we don't have that tab, then we're going to have issues like we just had when we tried to do it. So now that I've created those tabs, we're going to come up here, highlight the entire thing again, and we're going to come Find and Select Replace. We're going to reverse it out. We're finding A equals, and we're going to replace it with an equals. I'm going to hit Replace All, and it's at 245, and so we should be good. Now there might be, when I do this, sometimes there'll be one-off cells that might have small issues. So you'll have to go through and check and make sure everything's exactly as you want it. But you can see generally that it's working.